One moment. Good morning once again. Good morning sa inyo. Salamat. Thank you for attending again for our second week for the webinar. I'm so glad that you really take time to wake up. Actually, mas maaga siya. But let's just have to have this as a discipline, no? Na we can learn from this. It's like really a Saturday class. Anyways, to go 4 to 5 sessions, and we could learn a lot from this. So, welcome to our technical analysis webinar. My name is Arnel Pepito. I'm the founder of Investambayan. If you could see on page as well, it's a Facebook community. I've been doing this for a couple of years already. It's actually one of my ways of really educating Filipino people with regards to financial literacy. I started a few years ago or 6 years ago, something like that. Started with personal finance, nung nagtuturo ako paano mag-ipon, nagtuturo ako kung paano magawa ng magandang cash flow, something like that. And eventually, all of my experiences, I've been sharing this to a lot of people. Start ako sa office, my friends, and also my friends knew that as well. That's what I'm doing right now. So, yun. So, nag-start ako as a long-term investor. And eventually, I got the skill, I've been studying a lot, as well as I've been, attending seminars, not only free seminars, but paid seminars as well. Had the chance to be taught and to be coached and mentored by one of the best traders here in the country. So, without much ado, sa kakastart lang again, good morning. If you have coffee there, if you have candy, so just take it pa hindi makato. Anyway, in the morning naman, so or may kakagising lang. So we will start from the beginning of the very basics as promised kasi nag-start tayo na medyo mabigat yung mga topics natin. But right now, I promise, we are going to slowly, kaya nga ina-encourage ko talaga yung mga bago, so mag-join talaga because this is really important. We are going to talk about, we have a lot in store for today. We're going to talk about trends, we're going to talk about trend lines, we're going to talk about support and resistance, gap, volume, patterns. Siguro ang patterns natin, ang Japanese Candlesticks natin, hatiin natin kasi mahaba yun, madami yun. So, gusto ko kasi ma-sustain nyo, makuha talaga yung concept ng technical analysis. Why we need to learn technical analysis. We are also going to talk about volume. We are going to talk about price action. Anything na ma-appreciate nyo, ma-apply nyo in your daily lives as, as traders. So, I'm going to show you something right now. I hope that's fine with you. We have our chat box. If there is a problem with system, just put it there. If you have some questions, put it there. But later, I will asking randomly, just really to ask some questions about, what you have learned, and also we'll do a review. Right now, I'll show you an inspirational video about, our life being a trader. Siguro sa inyo, may nakaka-start lang, or karamihan mga bago, meron ding matagal na, but, not really getting the success that they want. So right now, let us watch this video. This is, a motivational video, so. One moment. All right, so it's a very nice, it's a very great motivational video. Na-inspire ba kayo? So I hope that you're getting the lesson about the video. Um, pinaka gusto ko na line dun with that motivational video is saying there that why should be trading so easy? Because I've been trading for a couple of years now, and I believe hindi siya ganun kadali. But eventually, when you get the skills out of it, then you will really know that it's making sense of doing this. Because trading for me, this is not just gambling that you get a lot, you get one-time earnings, and then that's it. Trading for me is a profession. Even right now, I work in a brokerage firm. Um, I'm not going to say the name because it's not for us to disclose. Nag-sign ako ng contract about the company, but I work in one of the biggest U.S. bank, and I work there as a trader um, in the operation. So yun, nagawa ko siyang work mismo or a career mismo at the same time on my personal time as well. Na nagte-trade din ako personally. So for me, this is worth the time. For me, this is worth the effort. Kung nakita niyo sa video kanina, di ba? If you're a trader, you're one of the elite professionals. So I hope the the appreciation of what you're doing right now. Yes, we manage our own finances. We manage our portfolio. Our reason there is to be happy kung nakita natin na tumataas yung stocks natin. But I hope you're really getting the essence of this. Once kasi ma-appreciate nyo na ang essence ng trading, then that will really boost you. That will give you energy for the long term. Okay? So medyo emotional yung start natin, no, kasi I know that you are inspired with our video. So one moment. So let's check baka may so let's start. Good morning again sa kaka-start lang. So chill lang kayo dyan. Let's start. Okay, so our agenda right now, we'll talk about trend and trend lines. We'll talk about Dow Theory, which is very important. Later, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about the basics of Japanese candlestick patterns. And insert ko lang yung moving average para because I know this is really important, especially sa trend, trend following. Ano pa ba? Let's talk about gap. Let's talk about price action and many more. I hope you'll get excited. Later, I'll give you a chance to share, to talk. Prepare your headsets. No right or wrong answer. I just really want to talk to you. And maganda kasi to. This is gonna be the first time for webinar na may mag-engage sa mga audience. I hope you're fine with that. I just really want this to be fun. Okay? So start. So why technical analysis? Bakit ba kailangan natin ng technical analysis? Sa stock market, dalawa lang. If you really want to hone your skill, if you really want to be to do this professionally and at the same time efficiently, what you need to do, either fundamental analysis or technical analysis. Now, fundamental analysis, I was studying it before. If you want to answer what stock to buy, the best skill or the best method that will answer that is fundamental analysis. But if you are going to ask, kailan ba ako bibili? Kailan ba ako magbebenta ng stock na to? The method or the strategy that can answer that is technical analysis. Right now, let's talk about why we need technical analysis. So let's check from here. Okay, I think this is analysis versus timing. Timing is crucial to successful trading. So this is really important because I believe, this is really my opinion. There is no bad stock. Walang stock na di maganda. If we're going to talk about, technically as a trader, kasi this is what we came for here. So let's forget mo na yung long-term investing, kasi trading yung pinaka-topic natin ngayon. There is no bad stock for me. Walang masamang stock. But could be that stock is in a bad timing. So wala lang talaga siya sa timing. Kasi pwede na kung blue chip nga yung hinahawakan mo ngayon, pero bagsak naman. You're losing so much money. But others, you're thinking, why penny stocks yung mga binibili nila? And they're earning a lot from those stocks. The answer to that is that they could be buying that on good timing. So yes, there is no bad stock for me. You could be right about the trend and still lose money. Many hold on to their stocks if they lose and turn into investors. That's very common with regards to mga traders. Ang nangyayari kasi, they're holding on to a stock, they are averaging down, nag-average down sila, but the stock that they are holding on continue to go down. So ang nangyayari, nagiging investor na lang sila. Nagiging long investors pa sila. Ang mahirap doon, penny stocks pa yung hino-hold nila. Because for me, aside from blue chip, aside from second liner or some second liner ng mga stocks, yun lang yung pwede mo i-long term. Because yun lang yung may mga intrinsic value eh. Kung pupunta tayo sa penny stocks, they are just for trading lang talaga. So, yun, madaming mga traders na nagiging long-term investors. And ito pa, madami din ngayon yung mga long-term investors na nagiging trader na naman. And this is really happening. So, a lot of my friends, nag-start sila long-term investor, mabibigla ka lang, nagiging trader na, nag-trade na sila. And mahirapan ito, nag-penny stocks na sila, and they don't even have a time to study technical analysis. So yun yung makikita mong irony or ironic na pangyayari ngayon, which is really very alarming. Forecasting can employ FA or technical analysis. Yes, for growth. If you're into growth investing, then you could do some forecasting for that. But for timing, it's really technical analysis. It's really very good. Very sufficient enough that you could get all the information. Knowing specific entry, exit points is purely technical. So madaming mga traders, pure technical analysis yung ginagawa nila. So kumikita sila. Sabi nga ng kakilala ko na analyst or kakilala ko na fund manager na is really famous, sabi niya, madaming mga time na hindi niya alam kung ano yung company na tinatrade niya. Yung wala talaga siyang idea. Ang alam lang niya, it's option, sumabay siya, and dun kumita siya. So yun lang naman talaga yung ginagawa natin mga trade. Minsan, hindi na natin alam eh. Tayo, sumasabay lang tayo. Ano pa ba? One moment, let's check my message ata. Yes, penny stocks, shell stocks, ito yung mga basura stocks. So, marami, kung trader ka, dapat basurero ka talaga. Kasi, later on, we'll talk about that. So, flexibility and the adaptability of technical analysis. So, I'm not done playing fundamental analysis. To be honest with you, I have still my long-term na mga stocks ngayon, which I opened separately few years ago. Doon kasi ako nag-start. So, kinu-continue ko pa din to. So, what I did, I opened another account to another brokerage firm. Ito yung pang trading ko because what I believe in, at least ma-separate ko yung tawag dito, yung discipline ko, hindi ko siya mapagsabay. So, pwede kong kalimutan yung long-term and pang long-term ko, I have BDO there, I have SMPH, I have DNL there. So, yeah. And like 5 to 6 stocks, I believe, for long-term. Na pwede ko naman kalimutan. So, yun. But what I did for, or what I'm doing for my trading, kapag may kita ako dito, then I transferred in sa long term ko, or I set aside some amount, then nilagay ko sa long term investing ko ng mga stocks, then I added it from there. So, fundamental analysis deals with tremendous amount of data and tends to specialize in one market. So, basically, ang fundamental analysis usually ginagawa sa statement, P/E ratio, book value, something like that. Or ito yung backbone ng Wall Street, di ba? Yung fundamental analysis, like, di ba? Best person or best example is Warren Buffett, which is really very successful in what he's doing. Doing fundamental analysis. But for technical analysis, like Joe Soros and Druckenmiller, do you know Stanley Druckenmiller? You could search on that. Stanley Druckenmiller, what I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, sa performance niya using pure technical analysis, 10 years sa trading, wala siyang talo. So, he's just very consistent. I believe batting average around 30%. On the average for 10 years. So ganun yung madaming magagaling na actually ng mga traders. If you're going to really check their success, it's really amazing. So I hope that you could also check on that. Technical analysis can be applicable to any market using the same system. This is what I'm going to stress. If you're going to use technical analysis here in the Philippines, the stock market sa US, which I'm also participating as as a trader sa US, sa Dow Jones. You can trade there. Pwede kang mag-trade in US stocks using the same system, using the same technical analysis. You can trade bitcoins. You can trade currency, US dollars, lahat ng klase ng mga currencies. Commodities, you can trade gold, silver, anything na pwedeng magawa sa chart. So, yun yung kaganda kapag alam mo yung technical analysis. You can use this to any market around the globe. Kung ano yung technical analysis na ginagamit sa Wall Street, same din yung technical analysis na ginagamit natin dito. So, this is really good. Give you a hint kung what is this for. Technicians see the big picture by following different markets. Price action in one market may give clues to future directions of other markets. Especially sa Philippines, tayo dito sa Pilipinas, we are also, kung ano, shadow din tayo ng US market. Kasi if you don't know, US market is the biggest stock market in the world. Diba? Kung anong nangyayari doon, pwede din tayong affected sa emerging market. Minsan kasi, ang Pilipinas kasi, if you don't know, 50% of investors or 50% of our money are coming from foreign investors, especially in the US. So, kaya, minsan, pag nagpupula sila, what we call is hot money, yun yung in-invest nila sa stock market na pwede nilang kunin. Diba? Kasi pag nag-invest sila, pwede nilang kunin immediately because it's liquid. So, mangyayari kapag pinagpapulat sila, so minsan, or most of the time, nagda-down yung market natin because volatility-wise or liquidity-wise as well, ang market natin is an emerging market is 50% coming from foreign investors. So, yun, nagiging shadow tayo with any other markets as well, especially Asian markets. Kung down yung Asian markets in general, pwede din yun yung reason kaya down yung market natin. Okay? Alright. I'm going to discuss to you Dow Theory. So Dow Theory is name of is created by the person named Charles Dow. Kaya may Dow Jones. Alam niyo yung narinig niyo yun? Dow Jones Industrial, yun yung stock market o yun yung index ng US. May top 30 companies sila doon, just like Philippine Stock Exchange, top 30 companies. So Dow Jones or Charles Dow is the name of a person, so created Dow Theory. So let's check kung ano yung theory or ano yung study niya, which is many traders, or most of the traders, 95 or 98% of traders that they are believing this. So let's start with number one. Averages discount everything, or price discount everything. I believe price is the king. So ano ba ang ibig sabihin niyan? Na ang price daw, din-discount daw niya everything. So I'm going to check on that. Ang ibig sabihin niyan, kung ano yung nakikita mo sa chart, if you're familiar with the chart, bakit down yung stock, yan na yung information. Pwedeng may bad news na nangyayari, nag-create ng negative sentiment. Number two, pwede ding impact siya ng negative earnings. Number three, kaya downtrend siya because of a reason. Kasi hindi maganda yung sale, hindi maganda yung management, so it's there for a reason. Kaya nga yung mga downtrend na stock, you can also check as well na pwedeng iba-iba yung mga reasons nila. Kaya nga sinasabi nila yung mga downtrend na stock is there for a reason talaga. So I'm going to go back. Bakit kailangan nating pag-aralan yung price? Because that is the heart of technical analysis. Technical analysis is the study of price movement of any type of security picture into graph. Hindi lang naman to chart ito. Hindi lang to chart na wala lang. Ito yung bread and butter ng mga traders, Simply, it is the study of the price action of the market as opposed to the study of goods in which the market deals. Kung ano yung nakikita natin na information dito, kasi may mga traders, dito lang talaga sila. Wala na silang ibang tinitingnan. Kung ano yung nakikita mo, treat it as is. Kasi minsan, di naman natin pagbantayan yung mga disclosure. Yung kung ano yung minsan na-miss natin yung earnings report, something like that. But when you see that on the charts, it's moving up, it's moving down, then you could have a hint of the information on what is really happening. Ito yung pinaka-reason bakit pinili ko yung maging trader. From long-term investor, which I believe I still have the heart of it, to high-risk trader, because ako kasi I still see myself as conservative. Conservative in the sense na gusto kong makita, I'm not fond of believing na itong stock na to in the 10 years time mag-grow to. Gusto kong makita kung bakit, anong reason, bababantayan ko siya. So, nakikita ko siya. Then I don't want to believe much na hindi ko pa siya makita ang reason at all. So, kaya na fall in love talaga ako sa technical analysis. Kasi makikita mo na lahat dun kung ano yung possible na direction na kung saan siya pupunta. When I bought Double Dragon before, near the IPO price, people believe in talagang in 10 years time, 20 years, which still, it's good. It's really possible. Tumaas siya, nag-spike siya, but I was able to sell it reasonably. Nakumita ako, which is large part of my portfolio right now, of my success in stocks coming from that stock. But afterwards, doon ko nakita, doon ko na-appreciate ng maganda pala talaga or tama pala talaga yung ginawa ko nung nag-exit ako that because nag-decline siya sharply after that. And I believe if I still have the chance, if this company is going to pick up, then I'm going to buy it again. But the reason is that I was able to execute it properly. So the market price tells you everything you need to know about a stock's expectations. So yun na yung nakikita natin. So number one, price, discounts, everything. Then number two, prices move in trends. An object in motion tends to stay in motion, while an object at rest tends to stay at rest. Kaya nga sinasabi, the trend is your friend. Ano pa yung mga traders? An object in motion tends to stay in motion, di ba? Ano to? Law of inertia. Kung pataas siya, kung uptrend siya, ito, nag-correct tong MACD, but I believe this is still unclear uptrend. It will continue to go up. It will continue to go up. Let's check natin. Kung walang very reasonable reason or absolute reason na magpupush sa stock pababa, it will continue to go up. And I will explain that later on as well. So, history, number three, history repeats itself. Let's check on that. Before that, for the trend primary, 1 year or more, when we are going to talk about bull market or bear market, secondary 3 weeks to a few months, minor max of 3 weeks. Major trend have 3 phases: accumulation, participation, distribution. We are also going to talk that later on. Averages must confirm one another. So, ang index natin, yun yung basis natin. Halimbawa, bagsak yung index natin or bagsak yung kasi PUCI, usually ang mangyayari susunod din yung ibang mga stocks, especially mga penny stocks. Kaya, di ba, for the past few days, just this week, medyo mababa yung market natin. So, halos lahat bagsak din. So, volume must confirm the trend. So, later on, I'm also going to talk about volume. A trend is assumed to be in effect until a clear reversal signal occurs. Ibig sabihin, kung uptrend siya, then wala namang reversal nagpo-push back sa particular stock, it will continue to go up. Alright? So, I'm going to go back to the trends because this is one of our highlights. So, later on, so if you have questions, just let me know. Good morning sa mga bago pa lang nag-join. So, let's check. Okay. So there are 3 types of trend, pinaka-common. Number 1, uptrend. Number 2, downtrend. Number 3, sideways. So tatlo lang naman yun eh. Stock mo, either uptrend siya, number 2, downtrend siya, or number 3, sideways. Usually, ang nangyayari, usual na takbo ng stock is nasa sideways. So let's check on that. Paano ba natin malalaman na uptrend yung particular stock? Number 1, check natin sa short term. So, ito naman yung short term, 1 day. So, check natin. Let's go back to video as well. Maka-confirm natin siya. As we can see, pag uptrend kasi, ang titingnan natin is higher highs and higher lows. So, pag makikita mo, pataas siya ng pataas, medyo naka-confusing kasi yung yung word na higher highs, higher lows. Pataas na siya. Ascending siya, hindi increasing siya. So, tulad nito, tapos pataas siya. Bumaba siya pero mas mataas siya sa pinakamababa, di ba? Tapos, hindi siya dito. Tataas naman siya. Ang tawag dyan, higher highs and higher lows. So, paano natin siya ma-validate na uptrend talaga siya? Check natin dito. Ang gagawin natin, gagawa tayo ng trend lines. Kung nakita natin po on the short term, medyo pataas to. Gagawin lang natin is that we are going to create lang ako ng create a trend. So, dapat ang trend, nagko-confirm siya with one another. Yung may something in common sa kanila. Okay? So, nakita natin may dinadaanan siya. May okay. One moment ha. Okay. Something like that. So, ang tawag dyan, trend line. Okay? So, uptrend for the short term. This is 2017 na trend. Tingnan natin siya kung validated ba talaga siya. Ang gagawin natin, i-backtrack natin, gawin natin siyang 1 week. Meaning, it's gonna be around 3 to 5 years. So, by the way, if we're going to adjust this 1 day, ang mangyayari per candle equivalent to 1 day. Pag 1 week, so ang counting niyo 1 week per candle. So for this is October 2015 to 2016. December. So check natin kung ano ba talaga yung trend nito. Alright, so nakita natin that it is following a long-term na trend. Check natin. So, kasi ito na yung magiging support. Later, I'm going to explain to you what is support and resistance. But for this, ito yung magiging supporta ng particular, the stock. Tingnan natin yung trend. Up siya, di ba? Bumagsak na may correction, but touching this area, the support area, bumalik naman siya. It's trying to breach, pero bumalik naman siya pataas. So parang bola, bumagsak siya para tumalbog. There is something here pushing the stock up. Tawag dyan support. So may pinapalo siya na trend. Ito, pataas pa siya. Most probably, eventually, pag dito siya magtataas siya sa area nito, tataas na naman siya. So, what's the essence of that? So, remove ko lang to, tapos balik ako sa daily. Nakikita natin siya na uptrend siya. And that is not a question. Ang gagawin natin, clear natin yung, kasi na 1 day na tayo. Clear natin yung trend natin. So, just like BDO, nakikita natin. And correction na siya, di ba? Validate mo lang yung stock. Gawa ka ng trend. Kung uptrend sa ibaba, sa baba mo siya gawin. Sa baba ka gumawa ng trend line. Turuin ko kayong gumawa ng trend line. 1 second. So, di kaya. So, around here, so I believe dito siya. Kasi, siya na area na to. So, nakikita nyo, So, pwedeng bumagsak pa siya dito. Kung ikaw trader, hintayin mo, dito ka bumili sa area na to. Kasi ang mangyayari pag bumagsak to, this is a valid support eh. Bakit sinasabi kong valid support to? Every time na bumababa yung stock, ito yung parang sumasalo. And every time na near this area, bumabalik yung stock pataas. So I believe the best way for you to be able to buy the stock is na nakikita mo sa trend line, dito ka bumibili. Kasi most pinaka-possible na mangyari, babalik yung stock pataas. Ang gagawin mo, ganito yung trend line, extend mo lang yan. Extend mo lang yan because ano yung sabi natin kanina? With the trend, an object in motion tends to stay in motion, while an object at rest tends to stay at rest. So, in the straight direction. So, extend mo yan dito kasi we believe this is the trend. Follow mo lang yung trend. No. So, every time, babagsak siya dito, bili ka dito, babalik yan, pataas. Then, every time babagsak, bili ka na naman dito. Hanggang hindi yan mabasag, it will continue to go up. Hanggang walang big na reason para bumagsak yung stock. Kasi ang mangyari, kapag may reversal, or meaning, tapos na yung uptrend, mababasag yan, doon ka magbenta. Is it making sense to you? Diba? May sense siya. Oy, alam mo naman pala, ganun lang pala kadali eh. So, actually, this is really a simple na idea, but this is, for me, a very, I mean, it's really making sense. Taas siya dyan, bili ka dito. Ang may nangyayari kasi, baliktad yung nangyayari. Every time na mataas yung stock, kasi green eh, maganda yung takbo, dito sila bumibili sa taas, mahal na price, and then, magkataka sila kung ano nangyayari. So, you buy, the best opportunity for you to be able to do is buy when the stock corrected, dito sa area na to na may pullback na nangyayari, dito ka bumili. Okay? So, any question? So, later after this, magtatanong ako after this topic. Now, paano naman kung downtrend? Madali lang naman, check natin yung downtrend na stock. If marunong kayo sa Instagram na screen, take advantage kasi free lang naman to eh. Pili tayo ng stock na bagsak. Good morning pala. Good morning. Thank you for joining. Salamat sa pag-join. I hope that you're getting it. Check natin dito sa downtrend. Pili tayo. Mga downtrend ng mga stock. Sayang. Wala pala. So, madaming downtrend ng mga stock. Ngayon, check natin pinaka-downtrend. Check natin kung downtrend ba talaga ito. Downtrend siya for short term. Okay, pwede din. So, bakit downtrend siya? Ang downtrend naman, ibig sabihin, may ano siya, may lower highs, lower lows. Ibig sabihin nun, pababa siya, pababa. Yung ano niya, siya, tapos, ito naman, then, tingnan mo, then, pababa. So, ibig sabihin, downtrend talaga siya. Right now, let's check the trend for short term. Tingnan natin siya kung ang downtrend niya, short term lang ba or long-term yung downtrend mo. Madali lang siya. Gawa ka ng trend line. Baliktad naman ngayon. Dito ka naman sa taas. Natin dito. So, tingnan mo, grabe yung decline ng stock na to. Check natin sa long-term na perspective. Tingnan nyo, sa long-term, may it's actually on a very sharp decline for starting 2012. Pero nakita natin, nag-breakout na siya. So, natin. I believe dito na banda kasi nag-consolidate siya eh. Ibig sabihin, nakawala na yung stock sa pagiging downtrend, pataas na siya, nag-correct again. So ito naman yung trend. Halimbawa, ito yung trend. So, ano nangyayari? Reversal na kasi ito eh. Pataas nito kasi may breakout na nangyayari. Ito yung resistance niya. Ito yung pinipigil sa stock na tumaas. Something is forcing the stock to go down again and again. Most probably, nasa below MA 200 na to on a very large average. So, tingnan nyo. Tumaas yung stock, bumagsak, tumaas, and here lang talaga sa area na to. Hindi siya lumagpas dito kasi ito yung resistance area na to. Okay? So, ang maganda kasi with this one nag-ano na siya, nag-breakout na siya. Could be this is a reversal and could be this correction. Could be the short-term correction. Balikan natin sa daily. Check natin doon. Daily. So, ang gagawin ng mga trader, gagawa lang sila ng trend line. Tingnan mo. Could be that yeah, this is already the breakout, and this will continue to go up. So breakout means nakawala na siya sa pagiging downtrend. Check on other stock na downtrend. Good morning sa ka-join lang. Sige Pat, if you have question, Pat, do you have speaker? I'm going to let you talk so that others can hear as well. I-on ko yung mic mo. Hello, Pat.
Hello po.
Hello. Sige, Pat. Ano yung question mo? Yeah, good morning.
Sir, good morning po. Yung sa paggawa ng trend line, kailangan ba sir yung wick o yung body yung pagko-connectin o hindi siya, it does not matter sir kung ma-connect yung wick or candle basta malapit siya dun sa area ng trend line?
Sa akin for me ang others kasi other traders hindi nila inaano yung trend kasi for them this is the extreme of the price. But sa akin part pa din kasi siya sa price of that trading day. So yeah, ini-include ko pa din siya on creating a trend line, special sa Fibonacci, in-include ko pa siya. So, yes, in-include siya. Kasi for me kasi, part din siya ng buying or selling that day. Hindi mo yun makakaila. So, yeah, I'm including it. Hello, sir? Hello? Check. Nawala na si Sir Pat. Yeah, in-include ko yung wick ang tanong kasi ni Sir, kung i-include ba yung mga ganito. Sa akin, yes, in-include ko pa siya. But, if it's really up to you, kasi ano siya, subjective kasi siya eh. Other traders are not including the week, but some and also me, I'm including the week as well. So, ang gagawin ko, diyan ako magsisimula, hinahanapin ko yung other candles. Pwedeng ganyan. Kasi pag ganyan kasi, parang iba din siya tingnan. So, hanapin ko yung ibang candle na magko-confirm. Check mo. Ang tawag kasi dyan mga cases ng candle. So, one, kino-confirm dito. Dito sa area na to, kino-confirm nila. Kasi kung i-adjust ko siya dito, hindi siya magandang tingnan. So, hindi siya. Trendline kasi, ano siya? Proportion siya. So, para proportion ang tingin natin, yung ganito. So, yun. For me, ganyan yung proportion niya. So, around here, nag-breakout na siya and nag-consolidate. Could be na this is the start of the reversal na talaga. I hope that I did answer your question. If you have additional question, then you could check as well. So, tingin naman tayo ng sideways. Hanap tayo sa ano ha. Check natin si Meg. Sideways na si Meg. And if you can also check that path with your own, kung ano much better na confident ka. Kung week ba ang gagamitin mo. But I believe na it's either. You can use that. Ang ano lang naman nun, ang idea lang naman yun is really you can create a trend line for that. So ito, nakikita natin si Meg is on sideways. Ibig sabihin, pag sideways, walang clear na direction. Hindi siya downtrend, hindi siya uptrend. I usually avoid yung mga sideways na ano. Number one, it's consolidating. It takes too much time. Kung nagbubudega ka, pwede yun. But if you're a trader, you would really avoid na mga ganitong mga stock. Kasi, if you are not a range trader, then it's gonna be a waste of time for you. So, paano naman tayo magre-range trade? Pag sideways. Ang gagawin natin, hanap tayo ng support. So, may bago na naman tayong term. Support and resistance. Okay? So, I'm going to insert na this topic ha, support and resistance, kasi nandito naman tayo. Hanap tayo ng support. By the way, ang support, ito yung mga lowest price ng stock. So, nakikita natin ito yung lowest, this area. Tapos, kino-confirm siya ng previous na mga candles, previous na mga price. So, possibly, ito yung support area nito. Kasi bumagsak yung stock, ito yung sumalo. The psychology of support is that ito na ang most probably pinakababang price. Ikaw, kung diba, kung bumibili tayo something sa market, mas gusto natin yung mura, diba? So, psychology-wise, on this area, this is the support area or this is the buying area. Nakikita niyo bumagsak yung stock, this area. Nung bumagsak ang stock this area, bumalik na naman siya. Bagsak, taas, bagsak, taas. So, this is where the buying pressure. Dito din kasi naghihintay yung mga mga large institutions, foreign buyers, mga traders, naghihintay sila sa area ng support kasi or mga investors kasi dun yung mura, kasi dun ka pwede makapagbudeta. Eventually, pag sa support tumatama, usually mayayari, babalik talaga yung stock pataas. So, we know kung ano na yung support. Ano naman yung tinatawag na resistance? So, hanap tayo. Resistance are previous na mga price. Check natin dito. Just tayo. I hope this is really making sense to you. Check. Ang nangyayari kasi, ito, kung gagawa ka ng support and resistance, is subjective din to, or usually subjective din to. Pero ang essence lang nun, kino-confirm siya na hindi lang isang candle. Kino-confirm siya dito, and here as well. So, for me, this is the resistance area. Ang mangyayari kasi dito, pag ang stock dito sa area na to, heavy yung selling pressure. Kasi considering na mataas na yung price, expensive na, andito din kadalasan nagsiset ng profit-taking level ang mga traders or mga large institutions. Kadalasan ang mangyayari din ng kadalasan ng mga investors, dito sila bumili sa area na to, na mahal na nga, thinking na pataas pa ng pataas. Mangyayari, correction, bagsak na yung particular stock. So, ang gagawin mo, hintayin mo lang siya dito sa baba, kasi, most probably, babalik din yun. But this is away from our topic trading. Gusto ko lang i-insert yung support and resistance na concept, kasi one yun sa highlight ng topic natin. Anyway, so we're done with explaining support and resistance. Ang gagawin mo for range trading, kung kapag sideways, ito lang. Bili ka dito, benta mo siya dito. Kung nag-range trading ginagamit mo, bili ka na naman when it goes down, pataas ka na. Kung nakikita mo talaga kung saan ang support and resistance. This, some of traders are using this much easier and for them, but for me, kasi momentum trader ako, I'm using parabolic play. So I'm really, for me I'm really used to trading stocks na nasa momentum. Ito kasi walang clear na direction, but you could also do this. Okay, so we're done with uptrend, we're done with downtrend, we're done with sideways. I think may mga question pa. Personal preference, what do you mean? For me, uptrend yung ginagamit ko, but as you mentioned, kung ako yung tatanungin, hindi ko, i-include ko yung week kung sa paggawa ng trend line. So we're done with the trend. Medyo magulo yung takbo natin, yung i-incorporate natin yung mga topics, but that is good as well na alam niyo kung ano yung support and resistance. Let's go back with Dow Jones. Saan na ba tayo kanina? So, has three trends, primary 1 year. Usually dito yung bull market, tsaka bear market. Talk about accumulation, participation, distribution. Any questions before we move further? Mag-ano ako? Si Corinne. Corinne ba to? Corinne. Si Corinne. Corinne, okay. Corinne, do you have a question? Hello, ma'am? I-on ko muna yung mic. So, check natin. Wala. Hindi ma-on yun. Sugat na. How about si Alan? I-unmute na si Alan. Hello, Alan? Hello, Alan? Naka-live ka ngayon. Hello, Alan? Wala ito itong speaker. Anyway, so, if you have other questions, just ilagay nyo muna sa chat box. Then, if you have speakers, I'm going to let you talk live on air as well. Para maano siya with the recordings. Okay, so, or ito si Pat, pwede ka ding magtanong, Pat, ulit, since kung ikaw lang yung may speaker, then you could ask again. Let's go to moment. Yeah, we're done with price movement trends. History repeat itself. Okay, this is very, very important. I'm going to incorporate yung stages of price action. Meron tayo dito the 4 stages of price action. This is what I write, or what I wrote a few years ago. That's last March. 4 stages of the market you should check and see. For you to be able to know kung ano ba talaga yung kung saan ba talaga yung hawak, yung stock na hawak mo, ano ba talaga yung stage na nandun siya. So we can check on that as well, because history repeats itself, as we know. Number 1, accumulation. Check ko lang yung Wall Street cheat sheet para ma-explain natin ng maayos. Wala dito. Ito. The psychology of market cycle. Kasi we believe that the market is moving in cycle. Kasi nga, it's either uptrend siya, downtrend siya, or sideways siya. So, kung nakikita natin dito, ito kasi yung ginagamit ng Wall Street as well. Number 1, stage 1, accumulation. Ano ba yung nasa stage 1? After a steep downtrend, the public has lost interest in the stock or is, too traumatized to even look at it. Ibig sabihin, di ba makikita natin yung like CHP, like Surpass. Ito yung mga tinatawag na bugbog funds or bugbog stocks. Yung mga sell off na talaga yung nangyari, na rock bottom na, exhausting the selling spree. So wala nang mga nangyayari. But eventually, after large sell-off, makikita natin na nagko-consolidate sila paunti-unti. What seems to be dead meat to the general public is actually a feast for big funds. Ibig sabihin, nagko-consolidate because the big funds, mutual funds, large banks, they are buying in secret. So I don't want to tell people to be gullible on what I'm saying, but it could be right as well. Na unti-unti silang bumibili and they don't want others to know about it because nagbubudega lang pala sila. So after some time, the public realizes the price is going down. So na-realize ng mga tao na pataas ng pataas, and the price starts to go up again. So here comes stage 2. Mark up public participation. So nakita tumaas na yung stock. As we can see here, ito yung accumulation of party. Yung bagsak pa yung stock. So this belief the rally will feel like the other. So nag-short rally sa, sabi ko din ng mga tao, wala lang yan, bagsak pa din yan. But eventually it's recovering. So may breakout na nangyayari dito. I hope a recovery is possible. So after that, may optimism na, naging positive na, may mga good news na nangyayari, and publics are now getting in, riding on the trend. So tawag dyan, public participation. So something that will go down must be going up. So it's really going out. It can be earnings, dividends, or some rumors that kahit kung ano-ano na lang mga especially minsan hype na dadala din yung mga tao sa hype. Minsan pag stock kasi na tumataas, attractive yun, di ba? Siyempre sinong namang ayaw nun na pataas ng pataas yung stock, kahit nga nasa resistance area na, bili ka na ng bili because you really like checking a stock that is going up. So yun, time to get fully invested, no? Minsan or kadalasan nag-all out ang mga tao. Kasi thrill yun thrill. Gusto nila yung it's like never ending it's good news are coming in and it's going up, breaking all-time high, breakout na nangyayari. So buy more and more. Then euphoria. So yung tinatawag na Superman effect. Euphoria means di ka na naniniwala na bubagsak yung stock. Sa'yo, skyrocket wala nang end to, millions, dito ko na makikita yung millions. Minsan greed na yung nangyari. Yun lang naman yung stock market It's a psychology of greed and fear. So dito, greed na yung nangiibabaw dito. And people are buying and buying and buying. And they don't know large institutions, large funds, foreign funds, market movers are slowly selling. Sell sila dito, syempre, nung nag-sell sila, unti-unting bumababa yung stock, and public are thinking na, oy, maganda to, correction to, na ano, pwedeng bibili ko. So na unti-unting nagbebenta yung mga large funds, bibili naman yung stock. So may consolidation yung nangyayari. So masaya po din kasi naka-ride sa uptrend. Dito pagpasok yung complacency. So naging complacent yung mga tao, thinking na okay na yan, tataas pa yan. Anong stage na yan? That is what we call distribution. So unti-unting nagpapalabas ng nagliliquidate yung mga big funds. So for this, pababa, anxiety, why am I getting margin call? Sa US kasi may margin sila, pwede silang umutang leverage. And yun palugi na sila. It's taking longer. Denial, ito yung mga emotion. Kasi ang kalaban kasi natin sa stock market, sa trading is emotion. Denial. My investments are with great companies, they will come back. So, let's see. Kahit penny stocks na yung hinahawakan mo, minsan gumagawa ka sa sarili mong story na, yeah, this is really a good company. Sell-off. Markdown, sell-off. So, ito na yung sharp na decline talaga. Yung parang buhusan na nangyayari. Bids are dry, sellers are piling up, those who came late are now long and wrong, so bibintahan na sila. News of low sales or rumors of management problems come out of nowhere. Fear sets in and panic selling commences leading to a breakdown. So may breakdown na nangyayari sa bentahan na walang hupa. So nangyayari sell-off. So nakikita natin dito, panic. Everyone is selling. I need to get out. So galit ka na sa stock market. Ano na yung kasi lugi-lugi ka na eh. Depression, pessimism, minsan nga may mga kasama ako ayaw sa stock market because they experience something, an emotional experience, something like this. Ang nangyayari nga, kasi bagsak na, di ba? Consolidation again, and the cycle starts from here. So, accumulation naman to, bili, and eventually, nag-liquidate siya sa lahat, tinilikuran yung stock market, ng pagtalikod niya, bumalik na naman pataas yung stock. Because history repeats itself. Okay? So we have to really check kung saan ba tayo. Are we on accumulation? Or this is distribution? This is on a larger scale. Ito yung thinking mo na pang long-term na scale. You're a trader but you have to think kung saan ka na ba ngayon. You have to think or you have to check as well kung anong ginagawa ng mga institution. Alright? So the cycle begins again. So I hope you're getting something. Any question? You have questions? Check natin. Hello, Pat? Pati yung ano eh. Check natin. Moment. Check mic. Check ko lang tong hello, mic. Sino may question? Naka-unmute kayo. Hello. You're on air. Hello, check. No question, okay. Sinong may question dyan? Si Corinne. Alan. All right, so Enzo, do you ano lang kaka-join lang ni Enzo. All right, so I hope we're good with that. Okay, so mute ko ulit and later on I'm going to unmute it for those na gusto mag-ask ng question. Right, so welcome as well sa mga kaka-join lang. May ano pa ata. Alright, so balikan natin yung support and resistance earlier. Kasi yun yung ano natin. Madali lang yung support and resistance. Ang support, ito yung mga previous price. Ito yung support, di ba? Siya yung parang floor ng stock. Pag bumagsak yung stock, siya yung sasalo. Babalik na naman yung stock pataas. Siya yung pumipigil sa stock na bumagsak pa. Siya yung nagsusupport. Resistance means siya yung pumipigil sa stock na tumaas. Nakikita natin every time na nagsusupport na to, pinupush down niya. Kasi considering na sa resistance area, dito yung malakas yung bentahan, nagbebenta yung mga tao. Sa support area, dito naman yung na bumibili yung mga tao. Madali lang to, pwede mo siyang i-automate. Actually dito, paano siya i-analyze? Click mo lang yan, SR, it will generate support. Sa akin, ito na din yung ginagamit ko. Ito lang naman yung mga short-term na support. Malapit siya sa price. So nakita natin si Meg dito siya sa area na to, sa support na to. Ang mangyayari kasi nito, kasi ito yung first support niya eh. Kapag na-breach to, ibig sabihin breakdown, ito na naman yung next support niya. So yan yung ano eh, significance nito. Halimbawa, the stock is getting weaker, malakas yung bintahan, usually mababasag yung support. Hanapin mo na naman yung next support. Same thing with the stock which is breaking, nagbe-break out. Breakout, ibig sabihin, nabasag na naman yung resistance area. Ibig sabihin, palakas yung stock, the stock is getting stronger, even, buyers are winning. Ano lang naman yun eh. Kung sinong nanalo, buyers ba o sellers? Pag green, ibig sabihin, lalo na pag may breakout, mas malakas yung buyers kaysa sa sellers. Alright? So, I think we're good with the support and resistance. Saan ka bibili sa area na to? Sa support or sa resistance? So, the answer is that dito ka bumili sa support area. Diba, bumagsak siya, then you could consider to buy, buy another or mag-average down ka. Pero pwede din, kung trader ka, dito yung cut loss level mo. Ibig sabihin, kung bumili ka dito, then nag-decline siya, then pwede mo siyang mag-cut loss, pwede mo siyang ibenta dito to minimize loss pa further. Okay, so ano po ba yung nakalimutan pa before we move to other topics? So breakout. So last Saturday sa webinar, na-explain ko naman yung breakout. Breakout means nakawala siya sa resistance area. Yung mga traders kasi naghihintay sila sa part na to, dito sila bumili. So usually pwede mo rin gawin to, i-trade mo siya, doon ka papasok sa breakout area. Kapag na-break yung resistance, ibig sabihin the stock is getting stronger. So dito ka din pwedeng bumili. Kaya ito, pag na-breakout siya. Kasi, madaming mga traders, bumibili sila sa breakout, nagbebenta sila sa breakdown. Dito yung cut loss nila, kung nag-breakdown, na-breach yung support, dito sila magbebenta, ka-cut loss. Kung na-break yung resistance, dito sila papasok. Provided need. So, yun lang naman yun. It's very easy for you to be able to Right, the trend. Later, hanahanap ako ng downtrend for the trend line as well. Check natin for BHI. This one. Check natin for weekly. So nakikita natin dito si BHI is really on downtrend, di ba? So, balik tayo sa trend line ha. Kanina hindi ako nakahanap ng very good na 2011 to, parang 2000, mid 2011, 12. So, bumagsak siya, downtrend. So, gagawa ka ng trend line sa taas naman, sa resistance area. So, ito yung resistance niya. Now, this is a valid downtrend kasi siya, part siya ng long-term na downtrend. Balikan mo yung daily. Now, ang gagawin mo, kasi daily yan, hanapin mo siya dito. Dito na area. Ayan, di ba? So, dito. Extend mo lang yan. Okay? Yan yung assessment mo. Yan yung resistance niya, yung pumipigil ng stock. Kung mag-break out yan, dito ka papasok kasi pwedeng reversal na siya going up. So, downtrend, kailangan hintayin mo matapos yung downtrend niya, may exhaust yung downtrend niya, then, pag nabasag tong area na to, pwede ka dito papasok kasi possible na reversal. Reversal means, if it's down, it will go up na, pataas na siya. Yun, nakuha ba? If you have questions, we have our chat box. So, we're done with the trend line. Ito ba yung list ko dito? We're done with Dow Theory. Balikan natin yung Dow Theory. Price discounts everything, meaning kung anong nasa price, yun na yun. Yun na yung reaction ng buyers and sellers. The market price tells you everything you need to know about the stock's expectations. Even your forecast, nandito na siya sa price. Prices move in trends. An object in motion tends to stay in motion, while an object at rest tends to stay at rest. Tatlo na naman yun. Downtrend, uptrend, sideways. History repeats itself. People will tend to react in similar fashion to a certain kind of stimuli, grooming repetitive patterns of price activity. So we also have explained stages. Ito yung history repeats itself. Stage 1, accumulation, markup, public participation, stage 3, distribution, markdown, sell-off. So right now, I'm going to show you another video, another motivational video, for us to really, appreciate natin kung ano yung ginagawa natin. So, small steps. So, Yes, yes, yeah. So we're done with our topics. Actually, we're halfway there. So right now, break lang tayo konti, mga 1 to 2 minutes ano na ako. I'll check something here. If you have question just put it sa ano sa chat box. Good morning sa mga kakastart pa. Okay. Right now, ang kulang na natin moving average and then Japanese candlesticks. We also have, check natin yung ibang topic. Signs of reversal, kung kaya natin siya volume, gap, and then trading. Trading plan natin for Saturday. For Monday next week. So, 1 to 2 minutes lang, I'll get back. Hello, good morning once again. So, continue tayo. We're done with our short break. So right now, I'm going to talk about moving average. This is really important. For us to be able to know the trend as well. Gusto ko siyang isingit later, pero importante kasi ito because as we talk naman with support and resistance, also with trend lines, now we can use moving averages, trend lines. We can use moving average as well for support, which we can use in our trading. So it's really easy. By standard muna tayo, what we are going to do, let's pull up, right click, then hanapin natin si moving average. So insert indicator, moving average, click mo yan, tatlo yung hanapin natin. Moving average 200, moving average, click mo lang yan tapos i-adjust natin naman. Click settings, natin si 200 dito. 200 means by psychology or by average, there are 200 trading days in 1 year. So it represents a year na average. Ang computation kasi ng moving average, simple lang naman. The average price, or the sum of 200, the sum of price for the last 200 days. So average niya, average price niya. So yun, adjust muna natin. So, meron na tayong MA200. Yun. Meron na tayong average price of 200 days. Let's go with MA100, moving average 100. May maingay dun sa labas. So, I just have to check. 100, this is half a year. Check ko lang yung color dito. Dapat check natin good. Check na rin natin. Right. So, moving average 200 is blue. MA100 red. Then black yung natin. MA50. So basically yung MA50, this is per quarter. So alam naman natin for a year there are 4 quarters. So usually around that time, dun yung earnings report, kaya it could also, you know, one of the reason or it can influence the price. Now let me explain. Let me go back. Moving average is the average price for certain time. For 200, then meaning the average price for 200 days. Excuse me. For 100, the average price of 100 days. 50, the average price of 50 days. Past 50 days. So nakikita natin dito, sa MA200 kasi, sinasabi, according to market psychology, when the stock is below MA200, that is a bearish stock. Ibig sabihin, for the average of 200 days, mas mababa yung, mas mababa siya. So, ibig sabihin, very declining yung stock na yun. Kung ano naman siya, halimbawa, na-breach niya yung MA200, papunta siya sa MA 100. Ibig sabihin kung nandito yung price niya, nag-breakout siya dito, the stock is getting stronger. So actually, yung mga large institution, they are really checking on this. Kasi pag tumaas siya dito, start na kasi yun ng ano ng bullish, nag-bullish na yung stock. Ibig sabihin, pataas na yung stock. Pinabantayan dito, mag-crossover yung stock from below MA200 to above MA200, then that means that they are, you know, start buying it. And, you know, it is still true. Kung halimbawa, nabasag tong MA100, habang pataas ng pataas, as you can see with MAC, dito siya sa area na to, ang haba niyang time na nag-consolidate siya. But that time na nabasag to, it continued to go up. Tingnan niyo yung uptrend. It's a really strong uptrend. Why? Because tingnan niyo yung moving average. Ito na kasi yung nagiging support area na eh. Strong support ng MAC. Tsaka, pwede mo nang gamitin ito na trend line. Kasi nakikita mo naman na uptrend siya. And this is adjusted to the price. So, nakikita mo, napataas talaga siya. Halimbawa, bumagsak yung, nag-correction yung stock. So, MA50 yung first, yung immediate agad na support niya. Ito yung sasalos sa stock. So, the stock should go up. Kung maano talaga, sharp talaga, or mas madaming sellers na nagbibintahan din, the next support is MA100. So, nakita niyo yung point. Pero as you can see here, it's really going up. Alam niyo ba sa ano na to? Sa uptrend na to, this is our 700% gain starting from January. So nakita niyo, for MAC is one of the top performing stocks this year, 700% na gain ito. So this is really good example. Ano pa ba? What I'm trying to say. Merong tinatawag na crossover. I have explained that last webinar, yung crossover. Halimbawa, si short term na moving average, nakita natin dito, hindi to good example. kasi wala tayong masyadong makita. When the short moving average, when the large moving average or long moving average crossing over the, one second, check natin dito sa ano. Check natin with other stock. Hanap pa tayo ng good example. Kasi gusto kong i-explain yung ano golden cross tsaka death cross. Ngayon po na ako ng ibang ano. Pwede na rin to. So that we are going to really understand its the concept. Alright, so one moment lang. Give me a minute or two. I just need to fix something. I'll get back. Hello everyone, thank you for waiting. Alright, so okay, so let's go back for our topic. So I'm going to discuss to you the crossover for moving average. Kung ano ba talaga tong paano ba talaga tayo saan tayo bibili gamit ang moving average. So earlier ginagamit natin siyang trend follower or trend line. Ngayon pwede naman natin gamitin siya as pwede natin siyang gamitin as a signal to buy and sell. Number one, with the crossover. So nakita natin dito may short moving average tayo, MA100. Itong red, di ba? Then meron tayong MA 200 which is itong blue. Palitan kayo natin. Gawin natin blue to para maganda siya. Red. So na-explain ko na to nung last na webinar. So blue natin is MA 100. Ito yung shorter moving average. Ang long moving average natin is MA 200. Explanation yan, ito yung longer, di ba? Long moving average. Ito yung short moving average. Sabi daw, kapag nasa baba sa short moving average, tapos mag-overlap siya, magko-crossover, yan yung crossover, dito ka bibili. Kasi most likely, tataas yung stock. Ang tawag dito, ito yung tawag na golden cross. So, sa example natin kay Ion, tingnan natin kung ano nangyari. Diba? Dito sa part na to, ito si Blue, ito yung MA 100, diba? Dito yung crossover. So, tingnan natin ano nangyari. Nag-skyrocket yung stock. Even bumagsak siya, pero tingnan natin. Dito, diba ang crossover? Bumili ka dito. Hinintay mo yung selling signal. So, ito yung buying signal mo. Saan ka naman magbenta? Kung dito ka bumili sa crossover, saan ka naman magbenta? Baliktad naman. Ito na, si short moving average na sa taas. Si long moving average na sa baba. So, nakita natin sa example na sa taas na si short moving average na sa baba na si long moving average. So, ngayon, maghihintay ka lang kung saan ka ba nagbebenta. Tumaas na siya, nag-correct na, nag-decline na, para ma-protect mo yung stock mo. Malalaman mo yung kung saan ka mag-i-exit. Yung exit point mo is that hanapin mo na naman yung next na crossover. Kung si long-term moving average, si MA 200, magko-crossover. Diba? Kung mag-overlap siya kay short moving average, MA 100, doon ka magbenta. So, sa example na to, is that dito ka bumili, hinintay mo siya, and dito ka magbenta. Kasi dito yung crossover na part. Kita natin, si long moving average, nag-overlap siya dito. Tingnan nyo yung browser. So dito, kung nagbenta ka dito, at least gain ka pa din. So dito yung selling signal. And then, next time, crossover na naman, di ba? Hinintay mo naman saan ka bibili. Sinundan mo tayo, nagpe-trend following ka. So, hanapin mo lang kung saan yung mas shorter na moving average, si 100. Sa baba, overlap naman siya, pataas naman siya. So, eventually, babalik naman pataas yung stock. And then, next na hintayin mo, kung may itong red, itong longer moving average, kung mag-overlap naman siya, crossover, doon ka naman, nakabenta ka na dito, nakabili ka na dito, di ba? Kung mag-overlap to, yung red pataas, kay blue, din ka na naman magbenta. So, yun lang. If you are going to buy, when the short moving average is crossing over to the longer moving average, then you are going to sell when the longer moving average is crossing over the short moving average. Just like this one, ang tawag dito is golden cross kasi tumaas siya. Dead cross is that bumagsak na siya after this signal. Alright? Kuha ba? I hope you're getting it. May mga bago nang nag-join. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Medyo madami na kami napag-usapan. But today, if you're just joining in, we're talking about the moving average. Moving average is basically used for trend following. You can use it for trend line, and at the same time, you can use it when to buy and when to stop. Right? So, going back, bibili ka dito sa part na to kung si short moving average nag-push over to long moving average. Example na to, MA 100, nag-crossover kay MA 200. Next na hintayin mo si MA 200 na sa baba, kung magko-crossover siya kay MA 100, doon ka nagbenta. I hope you're getting it. So we're done with moving average. So usually moving up, then pwede ka din pwedeng si MA 100 kay MA 50, doon siya magko-crossover. So you can also do that. Actually may gumagamit, dati ginagamit ko MA 9. MA 9 tsaka MA 50, pwede din yun. Let's check. For trading. Moving average, yung A9, kita natin is following the price for the last 9 days, then MA20. Natin yung red. Pag-aralan pa din natin yung moving average nito. So basically, medyo magulo yung kasi pag sobrang short na pwede kang ma-whipsaw. But you can use this to get in quickly, to get out quickly as well. So pwedeng bumili ka dito, may crossover. Tingnan niyo, sino ba si MA9, di ba yung short? Dito ka bumili sa crossover. Then benta ka dito. Then, bili ka na naman dito na part. So, pwede mong gawin yan. Try to check lang kung ano mag-work sa'yo. Ang iba, gumagamit ng MA20 tsaka MA50. Let's check that. I think that's better. Kasi hindi malikot yung yung stock pag medyo longer yung time frame. 50. Sa MA50, tingnan natin. So, mas maganda yung signal nito. Check natin. Tingnan natin si longer moving average. It's now going up. So, dito yung crossover. Tingnan nyo, tumaas siya. So, nag-decline naman, pero wala pang signal, di ba, na sinasabi. Kung considering nakabili ka dito ka magbenta. Kasi dito yung crossover. But, I believe you still have the profit on this. Then, dito ka naman bumili. Then, benta mo lang. Crossover is just, really easy as that. Now, I'm going to ask questions na lang. Para may participation. I'm going to check. Going to point ha. So, let me know kung saan ka bibili. Using moving average. Hanapin mo kung saan yung crossover. Tanungin natin si Kelly. Hi, Kelly. Hello, Kelly. Nahihirapan siya mag Hi, Kelly. Hello, Kelly. Wala atang si Kelly. Walang mic. Alright. Hi, sino itong ba? May bag. MJN. MJN lang nakikita ko dito eh. MJN? Hello? MJN?
Sir.
Okay, sino to? Your name. Hello? Sige, okay lang. I-mute ko na lang. Sinong available na may mic? Maverick. Si Maverick. Okay. I-unmute ko Maverick ha. Tanong ko lang kung naabutan mo ba yung sa moving average. Hello, Maverick.
Hi, sir.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning po.
naabutan mo ba yung sa moving average? Hindi.
Hello po.
Hello. Naabutan mo yung discussion sa moving average?
Kanina po sir, hindi ko po naabutan. Medyo naging busy po.
Okay.
Kakabalik ko lang po.
Sige. Okay lang.
Continue ko lang po.
Sige. I'll ask somebody else na si Pat. Tingnan natin to si Pat. Kasi to. Nandito pa to sa other line. Lang tayo, medyo audience interaction para hindi naman boring yung discussion natin. Si Pat. Hindi siya ma-unmute. Si Peter. Yung iba kasi walang speaker. Si Enzo, tingnan natin si Enzo. Hello, Enzo? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, ma'am. Kumusta?
Okay lang po. Medyo intermittent yung signal ko.
Okay. Naabutan mo yung sa moving average na discussion?
Ay, hindi po eh. Pero aabangan ko po sa YouTube. I-upload nyo na.
Okay lang. So, lang to, audience interaction lang to para at least, hindi boring yung discussion natin. So, moving average, kung nakikita mo dito sa chart, ito yung ginagamit ng mga trader. Makita nila kung uptrend ba yung stock or downtrend ba yung stock. So, kung nakikita natin dito, MA200 to na line. Sabi kasi, pag ang stock nasa baba ng MA200, bearish ang tawag dyan. Ibig sabihin, bagsak yung stock. So, kailangan mag-cross siya dito sa MA200. Itong blue, hindi pa pala to. I-adjust pa. Natin. 200. So, ito. 100. Then, check natin 50. So, ang ginagamit ng karamihan, MA200, MA100, tsaka MA50. Habang ang stock nagiging stronger, nagiging bullish, pataas ng pataas yun. From MA200, pataas ng MA100, then MA50. So, dagdagan natin ng isa. 50. So ito, sa nakikita mo sa chart, ma'am, ang stock ba natin, uptrend, downtrend, or sideways? Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Yeah. Kung nakikita mo sa chart, ano yan? Uptrend, sideways, or downtrend?
Felix Petroleum.
PXP. Saan ba siya? Pataas ba siya or pababa?
Uptrend.
Yes. Kasi number 1, pataas siya, di ba? Ang line pataas siya. Pero number 1, nasa taas siya ng MA 200, nasa taas siya ng MA 100, nasa taas pa siya ng MA 50. So ngayon, ito na yung nagiging support niya. Nagiging supporta ng stock. Halimbawa, nagko-correct yung stock, ito yung tutulak pataas ng stock. So ganun ka-importante yung moving average. Thank you now thank you for interacting and continue listening. Salamat.
Thank you.
Alright, so nakapag-participate na si Ma'am Ma'am Nicole ata 'yon. Si Ma'am Nicole. Si Pat, check natin si Pat dahil na may volume. Check natin si Pat, hindi ko masyadong maintindihan yung Pat, yung tanong mo. Ila-live na lang kita ha. Hello Pat? Live kita para makapagtanong ka. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Pat,
Hello
yung
po.
tanong mo, Pat. Mm.
Hindi po. Kanina tinatanong niyo ako kung kailan magbabay. Ano yata ay gamit kanina, MA20 tsaka MA50. Parang ang crossover niya late July, yung may malaking volume na green, parang doon po yung buying signal.
Ano natin, ano natin, adjust natin 50.
Hindi ko, sir, 2050 yata or 920, sir, yung gamit yung MA kanina.
Sige. I-adjust natin yung MA50 tsaka MA100. Then, sabihin mo kung ano, saan yung buying signal. Para alam lang ng iba yung hindi pa yung bago pa lang kaka-join. Check natin ha. So, PXP, check natin. Change natin yung 100 sa, anong color nito? Slide. Check tayo ng ibang ano na mas clear yung crossover. MAC, check natin. Okay, so sa ano na to, saan ka bibili dito? Si MA, color MA100, yung longer, color violet ata. Then si MA50, shorter, color red. Saan ka bibili?
Doon, sir, sa ano, mid-June, yung magkatabi yung red at green candle.
Okay. Pero nakikita natin si Mark, ano siya, medyo sideways siya, no? Medyo sideways siya. So, hanap tayo ng check yung clear naman na uptrend. Kita natin. Okay. Ang gawin na lang trend na. So, makikita natin dito, walang ano. Okay, dito. Hindi masyadong clear yung uptrend, ang crossover, pero may crossover. Alright. Sa BDO, saan mo makita yung crossover dito? Yung bibili ka. Take your time lang, may nagbe-message pa naman. Check natin kung okay lang okay lang, Ma'am Nicole. Ang ano lang nun is may interaction, at least para audience engagement. Alright, so Sir Pat, nakita mo?
Ano, sir? Sa ano, sir? Early 2017? Yung may mahabang green? Yun, doon, sir, ang buy.
So nakikita natin, no, nung nag-buy siya, kasi clear yung uptrend. Dito sa area na to, pero hindi pa siya nag-sell signal, di ba? Kasi clear yung uptrend niya. So maganda, I would suggest for crossover, you could use longer na mga time frame para walang whipsaw. Ang tawag pala sa whipsaw, mga too early na nag-i-exit ka or immature yung pag-i-enter mo. So yun yung tawag. To avoid whipsaw, you could use longer moving average if you want to use moving average for crossover to buy and sell your stocks. Thank you, Sir Pat. Thank you for participating. Okay, so right now we're done with moving average. Right now, yeah, you could use the crossover for trailing stock. Number two, with this, lalo na itong MA50, you could use this as a trailing stock as well. Halimbawa, ito kasi yung nagpa-follow sa price eh. Kung magpa-profit taking ka na, kung nakabili ka dito sa crossover, magsasabihin mo sa sarili mo, saan ako bibenta? Then you could set this as a trailing stock. Kung mag-breach tong MA50, pwede ka dyan magbenta. Kung gusto mong sabayan talaga yung trend hanggang ma-exhaust siya, dito ka sa ano, MA100. Kung ma-breach to, kung ma-break tong MA100, this could be your, significant na trailing stop. By the way, ang trailing stop, sa mga hindi pa nakakaalam, ito yung, ito yung point mo or level mo na doon ka magbibenta. For example, uptrend na nakabili ka sa mas mababa, tapos you're gaining to really, really, hindi siya cut loss. Kasi yung cut loss is that, nagbenta ka, nalugi ka. Pero ito naman, nagbenta ka, earlier lang, yung trailing stop earlier lang, just to really, take profit. Ganun. Ganun lang siya. Na may target price ka din. Yung trailing price, pwedeng pareho siya sa target price, pero pwede din siyang magkaiba. I mean, halimbawa, yung target price ko is that 50. Pero before that time, around 45, nag-decline yung stock. Yung decided na hindi ko na mahintay yung target price ko. I need to take profit. Half of my possession, then you could set the trailing stop for that. Okay? So I hope you get the point. Okay? So may mga question pa ba? Exciting tong next na natin. Topic natin because we are going to talk about Japanese candlesticks. I-divide ko to siguro next Saturday. I'm going to talk more about patterns kasi part siya ng patterns eh. But let's have the basic of Japanese candlesticks. So I hope we're done with the moving average. Check natin. Unahin ko yung pag-discuss ng gap tsaka volume kasi short lang naman to yung gap tsaka volume. Ang volume kasi, ang nakikita natin dito, siya yung nagko-confirm sa price. Kung nakikita naman natin dito, halimbawa sa video, nag-decline siya. Pero, kung nakikita natin dito na wala namang volume, by the way, is, the total of the value traded on that day. Kasi kung nakikita natin dito sa price is that sobrang reddish yung dito yung price. Dapat kino-confirm yun ng volume. So nakita natin dito, this is really a valid na sell off on that day. Nakikita naman natin dito, this is really this is really a valid na breakout on this part kasi nakikita natin sa volume. Volume is really important kasi halimbawa may breakout na nangyayari, check natin sa support and resistance. Just like this one, area na to, di ba nag-breakout siya sa area na to. Kung may breakout, tingnan mo yung volume. Malaki ba yung volume? Kung malaki yung volume dito, then that breakout is valid. Halimbawa, nag-downtrend siya. Sharp yung downtrend, just like this one. Nakita natin to. Starting from here. Pero tingnan mo yung volume. Hindi siya average na volume lang tulad dito. So this is a valid decline. Kita mo, pababa siya ng pababa. Tingnan natin yung PXP. We can even check for the divergence for PXP. Tingnan natin dito, just like this one, di ba? Dito, pataas siya. Pero tingnan mo yung yung volume ng stock, pababa siya. Taas, pababa, so could be that this is the divergence. And it is saying na pwedeng yung trend nito pababa na din. Kasi dito pababa na, exhausted na yung mga buyers dito. So, ano pa ba? ng volume. Yun naman, nagko-confirm siya. Kung uptrend siya dito sa price, dapat nakikita din sa volume. Kung pataas siya dito tapos sa volume wala naman, so that could be just, you know, an ordinary na trend ng price. Kasi dito mo makita na pino-confirm talaga ng volume yung takbo ng buying dito sa taas. Gap. Let's check with the gap with kung paano check to PSEI. Paano ba natin i-analyze ang gap? Gap is yung nagja-jump yung stock from this price, halimbawa 11, then the next day naging 14 na. So nagki-create siya ng gap. Ang tawag doon gap up. So check natin yung gap dito. Tulad dito, ito yung example ng gap. So, may butal siya in Tagalog. Check pa natin ang gap dito. Na final gap. Kasi ang mangyayari kasi, halimbawa, tumaas yung stock tapos may gap, pataas siya. Ang usually na mangyayari kasi, if you fill in yun ni na particular stock. Ang mangyayari, babalik ang stock pababa para ma-fill in lang yung gap. Yun yung tawag sa gap down naman ang tawag doon. Halimbawa, may gap dito sa taas kasi ang pasay kasi pwedeng ito yung reason na bababa yung stock just to really fill in the gap. 746 ito yung last year last year. So pwedeng mag-decline yung stock just to really fill in the gap here. May gap pa dito na area. Ito. So, gap down ang tawag dyan. So this one, let's see. This is around 7642. Ito yung pinakamalapit na pwedeng i-decline ng stock just to really, complete the gap here. So, yun. If you are buying a stock tapos mababa pa, let's check with other gaps. Bagsak pa. Check natin other gaps here. Kung bagsak yung stock, hanap tayo ng gap. And pwede kasing i-fill in yun, then we could set it as a target price. Hanap tayo na pwede nating possible for gap up. So this one for surpass. May gap dito around here, this area. Nakita nyo. So right now you could set this as your target price around 6.9. Ngayon si surpass is around 3.51. So you could set this as a target price 6.09 na ang stock kapag magbabounce siya pataas, magre-reverse siya, it has to complete this particular gap. Okay? So, pwede mo i-set yung target price mo. Nasa taas naman siya, uptrend naman siya. Just like, let's check with, check natin si Mac kung may gap ba. May reversal, something like that. One moment lang, medyo naghang yung ano ko. Kuha ba guys? Hope hindi kayo na bored ha. Technical analysis is really highly technical, yung mga terms na ginagamit, usually mga bago. So I hope you take time. Pakita ko sa inyo kung ano yung ginawa ko. Even before nung nag-start pa lang ako. Ito yung ginagamit ko yung nag-memorize pa lang ako ng candlestick patterns. Yan, ilagay ko yun sa dingding. Sa buong bahay yan. Yan. See? Sinusulat ko yan just to really familiarize. Kasi hindi mo naman familiar na isang webinar lang. You are going to do it, if kaya every day, just to memorize, just to get familiarized with everything. Ito yan. So, pwede niyo yung gawin yan. Much better para at least pagkain mo, nakikita mo siya. Pag tumatambay ka lang, automatic na nakikita mo siya. Another thing with role reversal pala, madali lang naman yung role reversal. Halimbawa yung support. Gawa tayo ng support. Balik tayo sa support and resistance. Diba, ito yung support and resistance. Check natin dito. Ito yung resistance ko natin. Tawa. Okay. Halimbawa, di ba? Ito yung support, current support. Kung mabasag yan, role reversal to ha. Kung mabasag yan, tapos dito mas bababa yung stock. Itong support na to magiging resistance na to. New resistance na to. Kasi, tawag doon role reversal. Kung ngayon, ito yung nagsusupport, mapipigil yung stock, nababagsak yung stock, yung stock. Once nabasag yan, this can be the new resistance area. Halimbawa, dito naman. Sa area na to, let's check. Ito yung resistance area, di ba? Pero, tingnan mo, nung nag-break out yung stock, nabasag tong resistance na to. Once nakawala dito yung stock, ito na ngayon yung magiging new support. Okay? Kung sa area na to, ito yung pumipigil sa stock na na-break to, ito na yung nagsusupport sa stock na hindi na babagsak ng stock. Role reversal ang tawag din. So, nag-switch lang ng role yung particular na support and resistance. May question ata. May instance na hindi. That's probability lang naman. But many traders are using that. That is a good indicator or a good way as well for spotting opportunity. Kasi sa stock market, for trading, hinahanap lang naman natin yung opportunity. But most likely, pinifill out talaga. Parang lang din yun eh. History repeats itself. The price is in the cycle. Usually, pattern kasi that's one of the pattern recognition as well. That gaps are filled up. Alright, so right now, let's go with Candlestick. Nung bago pa lang ako, tanong ako sa group. At hindi naman talaga ako active sa mga Facebook group because back then, hindi pa naman ganun kadami yung mga Facebook group. So may tinanong ako, Kasi nalugi din ako, na-hype din ako, something like that. So, nagtanong ako, paano ba ako makabawi? How can I start this na maayos? Ang sabi nila, learn candlestick. So yun, pag-aaralan natin kung ano yung Japanese candlesticks. Japanese candlesticks, check natin dito. Ano lang natin yung history ng Japanese candlestick. Japanese candlesticks was used in Japan for a very long time ago. And it was used for rice trading. 1700s. It was discovered by an American, and it was he created a book for this. Check natin. He created a book for this. Kita ko yung book na lang. Beyond Candlestick, ito. Steve Mason. I hope I can send this as well. Maganda to eh. Beyond Candlestick, Steve Mason. So, yeah, I can try to send this to you. You will have time. Or you could check it, PDF, meron naman, available naman to online. You could just type Beyond Candlestick by Steve Neeson and you could check the books as well, available. So, candlesticks reflect the impact of investor sentiment on security prices. So, basically, what you can see here, this is candlestick. This represents 1 day. Kung switch ko dito, 1 week. So this represents 1 week. And for this is, this represents a chart. Madami kasing klase ng chart. Pakita ko sa inyo. So meron tayong line chart na line lang siya. Meron namang mountain chart. Iba't ibang figures. But nung na-introduce ng Japanese candlestick, nagiging na siya, nagiging household name na siya sa mga traders, tsaka ginagamit na siya ng karamihan. So, what is the component of candlestick? Number 1, check natin dyan. So, ito yung highest price. Considering that this is green, check natin yun. So, pag green kasi, ang opening price niya dito sa baba. So, opening price, kita natin siya. Ito ang tawag dito, wick. Or parang tail ng candle. The lowest price for the day. Ang nangyayari kasi, nung nag-open dito, nagbentahan. So, push back, push down. Pero, mas may bumibili dito sa baba, nag-push down. So, tulong malaki yung volume. Tumaas dito. Ito yung highest price of the day hanggang umabot dito. Could be that it is trying to break a resistance. Pero may nagbenta. So, dito siya nag-close. So, dito siya nag-open. Dito siya nag-close. So, ito yung part of the candle. So, may body siya. The shape, even the shape of the candle says something as well. This represents the strength, the momentum of the particular stock on that day. It speaks as well the strength of the price action. But you have to check as well the volume, kung it is supported as well by volume. So lowest opening price, the lowest price for the day. This is the extreme price of the day. Ang week, then body, the closing price, and the highest price for the day. Tingnan naman natin yung red candle. Kung dito, ito yung red candle. Ito yung red candle. So, pag red candle, dito siya sa taas. Dito siya sa taas nag-open, pushback. Madaming bumili, pero madami nang nagbenta. So, tinulak siya pababa ng pababa hanggang dito, kaya may extreme siya na wick dito. Pero may sumalo dito sa baba ng mga buyers, then dito siya nag-close sa banda. So, opening sa taas, opening price, ito yung lowest na price on the day, highest price on the day, dito siya nag-close. Baliktad lang naman. Pag green, sa baba siya nag-umpisa, sa winning price. Pag red, nasa taas yung opening price. Smaller body, why smaller? Smaller, paliit ng paliit yung body ng candle, it's because wala diminish yung momentum ng particular stock. Ang tawag sa candle na na walang wick, that is more rebozo candle, just like this one, means na strong yung Kung green yan, it means na a very good buying pressure, yung buying signal. Kung red naman, very strong na selling signal. Tawag din more rebozo for Japanese. Check. Ano naman yung doji? Hanap tayo ng doji. Ang atin lang ngayon is really to familiar the Japanese Candlestick. Kita natin dito, parang cross lang si doji. So ito, pag nakita mo to, ibig sabihin, nag-open siya sa price na to, pero same price din nag-close siya. So, undecisive siya for that day. Usually, ito yung sign of reversal kung pataas ba siya o pababa. But, basically, this is what we call doji. Okay, so, hanap tayo ng doji dito sa sa natin with other stock. TX. It's like this one. Diba? Bumagsak. So, ang hinahanap kasi natin dito is sign of reversal. So, see that. Yan. So, could be that this one, doji, this could, it's consolidating, could be that this is a sign of possible reversal na mangyayari. Let's start with familiarizing the candle. So pag bullish candle, it means na gaining candle, green siya. So nakita naman natin highest, opening, close, lowest. Bearish na candle, opening sa taas, closing sa baba, lowest na price, highest na price. Wick or upper shadow, body, lower shadow, then lower shadow as well. Nakita naman that the color is displayed as green and red, just like this one. Red when it's losing, green when that is gaining. Well, body size, the body size represents the degree to which the bull overcome the bears. So it represents something. Kung malaki, that means that is a good signal. Pag paliit ng paliit, that means that it is diminishing. Large body shows increased commitment. Madaming gustong bumili. Range, so basically, the range of the candle is the distance from the high to the low and represents volatility. So, masyadong nag-spike yung particular stock. Doji, so just like this one, doji. Gravestone doji, this is sign of reversal. Halimbawa, nasa taas yung stock, I mean, uptrend yung stock, tapos nakita mo to sa taas, this could be a sign of reversal na pababa na yung stock. Mag-reverse na yung stock. The Dragonfly Doji, kung bagsak yung stock, nakikita mo to sa support, this could be a sign na mag-u-turn na, reverse na yung particular stock. So, familiarize na natin yan. Check with, mamaya sa screen, ipapakita ko kung paano maghanap. You can also do your setup using the screen. Kung hanapin mo. Shooting star. Ano ba tong shooting star? This is bearish reversal. Ibig sabihin, uptrend yung stock, tapos nakikita mo to, parang martilyo, parang shooting star. Nakikita mo sa taas, it could be a sign na pabaliktad na yung stock. Pa-U-turn na siya, pa-end na, nag-end na yung uptrend. Tapos, ano na siya, downtrend na siya. So, usually, makikita mo to sa resistance area. So, bearish yan. Sign na yan ng reversal na, sign of reversal na siya. Ano pa ba? Hanging man, sa bearish muna tayo yung mga sign of reversal galing sa uptrend, considering na ito yung pataas. So, kung ito, ang wick na sa taas, tapos ang head na sa baba, red candle, ito naman baliktad. Parang ano siya, parang nagbigti na tao. So, uptrend, nakikita mo to red, then itong candle na to, head, then tail, mahabang tail, then that could be a sign of reversal, bearish reversal. Ito, then series of candle na kasunod. Just like this one, nakita mo. Just like this one. This is shooting star. Resistance, shooting star. Hanging man. Uptrend. Pinakita mo to. Head, then mahabang tail. This is hanging man. Bullish naman tayo. Baliktad nun kanina. Ang baliktad ng medyo mataingay pa. With time. Sorry. Break muna tayo 1 to 2 minutes para may ano kasi may pagawaan kasi dun sa kabila. Cut back. Hello, I'm back. Kumain na ako ng tinapay saglit. At least nawala na din yung noise. Okay, so kanina kung meron tayong shooting star, which, you know, looks like this, but red lang. Pero naman tayong hammer. So, considering that this is a decline, nakita natin to around the support area, tapos green, that could be a sign for a reversal. Ang gawin mo lang, wait for the next green candle pataas, and doon ka bumili. That could be a sign of uptrend. So it looks like shooting star. Parang martilyo talaga siya hammer. So head, then touching the support, then that could be a sign of a bounce. Galing siya sa downtrend, ha. It looks like, I'm sorry, shooting star. It looks like hanging man. This one, inverted hammer, it looks like shooting star kanina pero nasa baba lang siya. Galing sa downtrend, galing sa huge na downtrend, then green. So this could be a sign of reversal as well. Bullish engulfing. Considering this is bullish reversal, considering this is a downtrend, may nakikita ka dito na small na candle, may tail, di ba? One small candle, ang iba nga kahit walang tail, that's fine. Sa middle part siya ni parang one red candle, small red candle, then another one, a very big moroboso or green candle. Engulfing, parang sa Tagalog, kina-cover niya. Parang kinain ng buo, parang ganun. Then that is a sign of bullish reversal. Ibig sabihin, kung downtrend yan, nakikita mo itong pattern na to, then that could be a sign of uptrend. Baba. Just like this one. Later, tingnan natin, tingin tayo sa mga stocks. Bearish engulfing, uptrend, nakita mo to green, one small green candle, tapos ang laking red na candle, moroboso candle, then that could be a sign of bearish, magda-downtrend siya. Basically, kung nakita natin piercing pattern, bullish reversal, downtrend, ang ginagawa ko dito, parang ano siya, kicker siya. Nasa taas yung nasa taas tong small na mga small lang naman to ng candle, tapos parang nasa put siya na part, parang kicker niya. Makita mo to na candle, type of candle, that could be a sign of reversal. Dark cloud, parang lang siya, baliktad siya kanina, baliktad siya ni engulfing. Tingnan natin si dark cloud. So uptrend, pinakita mo siya, then sign of bearish reversal na siya. Kita mo siya dito. Harami. So basically for harami, in Japanese that is called pregnant. So nasa chan siya ni So green candle, then one smaller candle, uptrend, that could be a sign of reversal. It could be a sign of bearish reversal. For this downtrend, may baby siya from sa chan ng candle, then that could be a sign of bullish reversal. Just like this one. Harami cross, it's not, it's a doji. Uptrend, then candle na green, then may doji dito, so that could be a sign of reversal. Ito yung sinasabi ko na ang doji could be also a sign of reversal. Dito, considering this is the area in resistance area. This one, one red candle, then doji, that could be a sign of bullish reversal. Yung mga muna tayo. By the way, this is two candle patterns. The other one kanina, ito yung two candle patterns. Ito yung one candle patterns. So, one candle patterns. Let's go with the three candle patterns. Three candle patterns done with harami. Morning star, evening star, tweezer top. Tingnan nyo na lang yung pare-pareho lang naman siya, basically. Ang kaibahan lang nun, basta nasa resistance areas and it looks like this. So candles naman to eh. Yung tail nila magkapareho. Yung isa, hindi sila parallel. So that's two candle patterns. Hindi ito masyadong ginagamit. I'll go with the most common lang. Rising 3. So, uptrend. May malaking candle dito, then nakikita mo dito. This one. Tatlong magkasunod na candle. But by the way, this is bullish continuation. Uptrend, nag-decline, then this could be a sign na magko-continue pa yung trend. Just like this one. Uptrend, may pullback, then it continues to go even further. Sabi yung Morningstar. Morningstar, check natin. Morningstar kasi yun yung bullish reversal. Evening Star, yun yung bearish reversal. So ito yung Morningstar. Nag-decline, 100 candle. Then this one, it looks like inverted hammer. Then another hammer. As we can see, we can say it. Then that could be a sign of reversal. Evening Star, nasa taas. Uptrend. Nakita, parang star din siya. Okay, and then 100 candle, this could be a sign of reversal as well. I think that's it. Let's review. Yun lang naman yung mga common. If you want something else, ang gagawin mo check mo din tong PDF na to, maganda to. Gawin mo, it's like what I did, ilagay ko siya sa wall ko. Yan, I have one candle patterns, dragonfly doji, just like this one. Support siya. Hammer, inverted hammer. Then bearish reversal, Gravestone doji. So uptrend, kita mo to. Hanging man, siya na siya. Katawa ngayon itong mga bisita, nagtataka sila. Two candle patterns, so you have that. Engulfing, actually dito pa siya ngayon. 3 candle patterns, Morningstar, have that. Bullish abandoned baby, parang siya, evening star siya. Alright? Later natin, pag-aaralan natin yung sa next na session natin. Let's focus more on patterns for one whole session. Alright, so yan, the candle. Patterns, bearish engulfing, Twitter top, so you just have to review that as well. Ano pa ba? Question ata. Yes, to add conviction. For you to be able to know, signs of reversal or SAR, ito yung tinitingnan natin ang possible na move ng stock after nag-downtrend siya. Just like this one. So possible to na strong na downtrend. Hanapin natin dito kung ano ba yung sign of reversal na siya. Patapos na yung downtrend, next na naman is uptrend. Kasi cycle yun uptrend, downtrend, sideways, yun naman. Possible na magsa-sideways siya dito, pero there would be a sign of reversal. Na makikita natin here na siya, pataas na siya. Check natin sa investor screener. Meron dito for the candle, for particular candle. Nakadesignate na siya. So hinahanap natin yung di ba yung reversal, bullish reversal, di ba hammer, inverted hammer. Yun yung mga natin yun yung mga bullish na sign of reversal. Dito na siya, candlestick pattern. Let's go with hammer kasi bullish signal to So, meron tayong hammer sa HVN. Let's check. Sabi sa screen eh, ano daw ito? So, this could be a sign of a hammer. Itong candle na to. Ito. So, this is an example of a hammer. Possible kasi, nag-ano na siya dito. Downtrend kasi dito eh, galing dito. Downtrend, and this could be a sign na tataas pa siya. Ano pa? Should be, check natin. Downtrend, this could be a sign of a hammer here. Tanong kasi ni MJN, kung itong bang mga candlestick ginagamit to add conviction. Yes, and also for deciding kung saan ka papasok sa entry mo. Ang mangyayari kasi, pag ito yung hammer, hintay ka lang ng 2 to 3 candles for confirmation and you could start buying there. Ano pa ba yung ibang bullish na signal? Let's check. Let's go with, di ba, ang kanina shooting star. Yun yung bearish signal. Right now, hanapin natin yung inverted hammer. Si bullish. Nakalagay naman dun, bullish ba, bearish ba. Sige ba, easier siya? So, i-screen mo lang. Check natin si Wilcon. Kasi paakit ito si Wilcon. So, diba, downtrend. Kita natin. Ito, good ano siya, good example to. So, downtrend. Check natin kung saan ko confirm. Around this area. So, break up na nga siya eh. So, ito, this could be a sign na ano siya. Pataas na siya. This is inverted hammer. Around this area. Wait for 2 to 3 candles kung maganda yung next na mga candles. Maganda yung breakout. Maganda yung volume here. This could be a sign of reversal na pataas na siya. Let's check with other stock house. Kasi galing to sa galing sa downtrend. Naghanap tayo na mag-U-turn siya, pataas na siya. So downtrend naman talaga siya, galing here. So, let's check. This is inverted hammer. So, nakikita natin. Wait for confirmation 2 to 3 candles, then you can start to buy from the stock. For sign of reversal, ibig sabihin yan, hinahanap natin yung U-turn na part. Kasi tayo nga, hindi tayo bumibili-bili lang basta-basta hanggang sa downtrend. Hintayin natin kung saan siya magsa-start yung trend. Ito yung start ng trend ng particular stock. So dito tayo, naghanap tayo ng good entry kung saan tayo papasok. Kasi, considering na valid to, ibig sabihin, diretso na yan, tuloy-tuloy na yung pataas. We are going to buy a stock when it starts to go uptrend and when it's uptrend. So yun yung psychology niya. Another one, let's check for nickel. Kung may magandang reversal ba. Okay, kita nyo? Sharp yung downtrend. Diba? Could be that this is the sign of the reversal. Number one, may inverted hammer dito. Then, wait for 2 to 3 candles. Kung maganda yung takbo, then you can start. Especially kung may breakout dito. Okay? Alright, any question? We're almost done. Let me know if you have some questions. let's check with, hanap tayo ng ano. Joseph. Let's check with Joseph. Hi, Joseph. Hi, Joseph. Hello? Hello, sir?
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
do you have questions, sir? You're live, by the way.
It's clear. It's clear. So, thank you.
Ano yung, sa pangkinig mo, ano yung parang naging highlight sa'yo? Parang realization sa'yo?
Uptrends and downtrends regarding stuff. So, it's the time that you should actually buy, and then the time that you sell. So you need to wait for at least 2 to 3 candlesticks, as you mentioned, and then buy. But you also need to check in dun sa candle trends niya. But actually, I'm also going to rewatch the video just to have a clear picture. Pero yeah, I'm beginning to get an idea on it.
Thank you, Joseph, for sharing your thought as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so thank you. All right, so right now we're done with our topics for today. Let's review. Let's do a review on this. So we started with trend lines. Let's have a brief review on the Dow Theory as well. So, balikan ko lang yung, I have a notes kasi. So yeah, why we need to study technical analysis, because time and timing, actually, they are very important with our decision making, and especially with time, because I believe, in my opinion, that there is no bad stocks, only bad timings for the stocks. Because if the stock is bearish, then you have to wait for the reversal point on that. Dow Theory, price discounts, everything what you see on the price is already there. News, and also the future forecast of the stock is already there. The information is what you can see here on this particular stock. On this particular trend, future trend of the stock is what you can see already on the price. So price is the king. The market price tells you everything you need to know about stock's expectation. Price moving trends, we know that there are 3 type of trends: uptrend, downtrend, and sideways. So we have to, standard practice or best practice. We have, to avoid sideways, and if you want to do range trading, then you can trade on sideways with precautions. But you can also avoid downtrend and wait for downtrend to diminish and start when it reverses. History repeats itself, so we also study the price action as well. That there are 4 types of or there are stages of price action. Number 1, accumulation, markup. I think I will na-erase ko yun. And then distribution, and what else? Sell-off, accumulation again. So check natin dito. This is just a review on this. You could. I'm going to send the copy as well later. In the market, we have stage number 1, accumulation, markup, public participation. Best thing to do is that you could start buying here. Markup, public participation, distribution. The stock is too high, too expensive, so slowly institutions are starting to sell. But this is something that we need to avoid. As traders, dapat nauna na tayo nagbenta before mag-sell off. And then, after sell-off, it will consolidate and starts with accumulation. Alright, so next is support and resistance. Basically, for support and resistance, that is something you need to master. That's very elementary for traders. but you have to really make sure na makita mo yung master mo to. Number one, kung may gusto ka ma-master sa lesson na to, you can start support and resistance. What you're going to do, you just need to click this to find support, buy, when the price near support. Wow, if you can see here sa support area, ano to? It could be it could be an inverted hammer. So you can see, this could be an inverted hammer. So this is a good signal. So nasa support area siya. So expected by Monday, the stock will go up. This is a sign of reversal, short reversal. Right? So this is a good example. So you can start buying here. Then you can also sell here sa resistance. Resistance is considered na dito yung selling pressure. So you could sell it here or stop buying here. So you should be buying at the support area because the buying pressure is here. Buyers are waiting on the support area. You have to take note of that as well. Always. Once this breaches, kung nabasag do, the stock will go down. This support will become the new resistance. And this one is, the next support that will catch the stock. So once this breaches, you can either sell it if you're a trader to cut your losses, or if you're an investor, you have to wait for support area. Then you can add more for that. And so that is for support and resistance. Support are previous prices of the stock. Resistance are previous lower prices of the stock. Resistance here are previous higher or highest prices of the stocks. Reversal for gap. Wala kasi ako makitang gap masyado dito. Basically for volume, you could check if the decline is valid upon checking the volume. Ito yung volume dito. If it declines, then that means that that particular volume is a sell-off talaga kasi nakikita mo dito yung volume malaki. Volume is the total number of traded values on that particular day. Traded numbers on that particular day. Traded shares on that particular day. Ano ba ba? Let's go. Candlestick. Basically, as what we have discussed, candlestick is composed of body, just like the screen. It started the opening price dito sa baba. Then this one, the highest price, that we call it the wick. Highest price of the day, lowest price of the day. This is the extreme prices. But basically, if the candle is starting to or has opened here at the bottom, then the closing price here at the top. Baliktad naman, kung red siya, dito siya nag-start, dito siya sa taas, nag-open, then dito siya nag-close sa baba. Alright? Signs of reversal, basically, ito yung hintayin natin. Just like this one, nag-decline, may short pullback si JFC. Hintayin lang natin kung saan tayo pwedeng mag-check na nag-reverse. Basically, just like this, decline. It declines, hintayin natin dito na mag-bounce siya. So, ito yung nag-U-turn siya pataas na naman. Alright, so, we're almost done. If you have some questions, hindi natin siya matatapos for this one. Continuation natin. Wala tayo this coming Saturday. Next webinar is December 16. It's gonna be December 16. Wala akong ngayong next Saturday, 9. So December 16 is our next webinar. Anyway, I will send you the copy of this webinar. Medyo mahaba to ngayon. But just need to review. I'll get familiarized. The next Saturday, we'll focus more on candlestick patterns. Right now, kasi introduction lang to. We'll go back with the same, we'll review with the same topics. Then I'm going to focus more on familiarization lang kasi ngayon with the terms. But next Saturday or next sessions, we're going to uh, focus more on more patterns, pattern recognition. Madami kasi ito yung mga candlestick patterns, so we have to really make sure on that. Alright, so we're almost done. Thank you for attending the webinar. Hope that you are learning something, and I'll send this to you through email as well. And if you want to have more clarification, you can just send me a message or send me an email. Alright, so thank you for attending and have a nice day. Bye-bye. My name is Arnel.